In today's Workers Wanted, even with the economy improving, that does not mean landing a new job is easy. More and more people are finding jobs, but it's not necessarily easy. Sue Christopher with Society for Human Resource Management of Johnson County is here with some tips that you should and you should not do if you land that interview. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
Let's go ahead and first start off with what you should do first when you land that interview.
Well, absolutely, you want to dress for success, so you want to dress appropriately for the job that you're applying for.
Give us an example of that would be. So let's say if it's a job that involves working in the medical field, what should you wear?
Right. If it's going to be more of a corporate job, you're going to, of course, you do want to dress professionally because you don't want to be taken seriously as a professional.
Yeah.
And so you do, but if you're in a more casual environment, then you want to probably dress a little more casually because the employer assumes how you come dressed is going to be the best you're ever going to look on the job.
Sure.
So you want to be dressed for success.
And immediately, right when you enter the door, you should be polite, correct?
Yes,
immediately
yes,
to everyone you come across.
Absolutely. And have that smile and a firm handshake. That will promote confidence.
Yeah, with the receptionist and all.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, what about expressing your interest? How should you do that? Just, I mean, you want to be, it's a very fine line. You want to be careful with, you know, when you say, I really, really, really want this job, because you also don't want to get to the point where it's desperation.
Right. Well, as you go through the interview process, usually at the end, there's a good time to kind of summarize why that you're very interested in the position and why you feel that they should hire you over the other candidates. But you absolutely want to express that interest because sometimes in human resources we're like, well, was that person really interested in that job or not? So you do want to make sure that you do express.
Make it clear.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
absolutely.
And then how quickly should you follow up?
Usually within a couple days, it's okay to send that thank you email or a card. But then after a week, if you have not heard anything, it's a good idea to also follow up, again, to express the interest that you're still interested in.
I'm going to hit this point quickly, too. When we say follow up, I mean one or two, because it could become stalkerish if you keep following up too much.
Exactly, exactly. I would say touch base a few days after the interview to express your interest, and then if you haven't heard anything for about a week, then you just want to check in on the status to say, hey, just want to find out where we are in the selection process.
And leave it alone at that point.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now let's talk about what you should not do. Let's go with number one. Don't wear too much perfume.
Yes, a lot of times those are triggers for migraines or for allergies.
Yes.
And also you don't know what that's trying to mask. If you're perhaps a smoker, you might be trying to mask something.
Yeah,
so.
and don't reveal too much. What should you reveal?
Well, really what is job related. How your experience and knowledge and skills relate to the job. So stay away from how old you are, how many kids you have, exactly, health problems and things like that.
All right, and we'll take a look at the few more. Don't exaggerate, obviously.
Yes,
be honest.
don't embellish.
Do not talk negatively. That's very important.
Exactly. Don't talk negatively about a past employer or your past employment situation. You want to be positive.
Thank you so much, Sue, for all of this good advice. Hopefully, if anyone's out there looking for a job, you know, you will find it. Best of luck.